Traditional food in Thailand, 12 dishes you must try. There are a plethora of reasons to visit Thailand. Stunning natural sceneries, glorious golden beaches, legendary parties beneath the full moon, and of course, Thai cuisines are some of the alluring attractions that make tourists travel from far and wide to visit Thailand. The delicacy of Thai dishes results in a blend of freshness and fragrance, and irrespective of your reasons for visiting, an indulgence in the traditional foods in Thailand is something you must never resist. Thai cuisine has a reputation all over the world for being the most delicious and flavorful meal that you will ever have. Though the variety is immense, here is a look at some of the top 12 traditional foods you must never leave Thailand without tasting. 1. Tom Yum Goong, spicy soup. Tom Yum is a spicy Thai soup with shrimp, and it is one of the most famous traditional foods in the country. It is typically made with mushroom, tomatoes, garlic, fish sauce, cilantro, onions, galangal, kaffir lime leaves, and lemongrass together with a lot of lime juice. Due to the composition of the ingredients, it is sour and spicy, but lovely to the taste buds. In a traditional setup, the soup may feature meats such as fish, beef, pork or chicken, and it is generally served in a large clay bowl or an aluminum pot with a charcoal burner. 2. Lap, seasoned minced meat. Lap has its origins in northeast Thailand, and it is one rustic dish you must never miss during your Thai visit. It is primarily made from minced meat seasoned with fresh herbs, fish sauce, lime juice, and roasted rice powder. The best way to enjoy this delicacy is to accompany it with sticky rice or fat grains of rice that have been steamed and eaten with hands. 3. Phat Kha Phao, stir-fried meat with basil and chili. If you have a thing for traditional foods that you can easily find in the streets, then you have every reason to try out Phat Kha Phao. It is a traditional street food staple in Thailand, and it features a combination of meat flash fried with holy basil. In most places, you will find it doused in a generous amount of chili and garlic. Mostly served over sticky rice and often topped with fried eggs, it is the definition of traditional Thai-style one-bite meal. 4. Khao Soi, noodle soup. Khao Soi is another famous traditional noodle dish that delightfully originates from the northern parts of the country. It is primarily a broth of soup that boasts of rich ingredients comprising of curry and coconut milk that gives it a rich, creamy consistency. It is common to find the broth topped over flat egg noodles that have further been topped up with deep-fried egg noodles. Meats such as beef and chicken are also familiar accompaniments with Khao Soi. 5. Pad Thai, stir-fried rice noodle dish. If there is one traditional Thai food known across the globe, then it must be Pad Thai. It is a stir-fried rice noodle cooked in a very hot wok with chili, garlic, tofu and eggs amongst other ingredients. Some of the popular meats you are likely to encounter in Pad Thai include shrimp and chicken, and don't be surprised if you find it garnished with lime juice, peanuts, spring onions and sprouts. It is a one hearty and comforting Thai meal you will be glad to not have missed. 6. Gangjud, Thai green curry with chicken. The Thai green curry with chicken is another incredibly popular dish in Thailand and one you should try if you want to understand more about the roots of Thai foods. This curry comprises of coconut milk, green curry paste, and chicken as the main ingredients, though you could always replace the chicken with any meat of your choice. The green curry paste comes from a blend of shallots, garlic, and green chilies amongst other ingredients. The coconut milk is where the soup gets the rich, creamy consistency, while the green curry paste makes it hot and sweet. It is best enjoyed with a plate of rice. 7. Pad greypal, minced pork with Thai basil and fried eggs. Minced pork with Thai basil is like a staple food in Thailand, and it is a dish you will never miss in most, if not all of the Thai eateries. The dish is prepared by cooking the minced pork in a hot pan together with the Thai basil leaves, soy sauce, oyster sauce, garlic, and chilies. The food is normally served over rice, with eggs making the cherry on the very top. 8. Hamak, seafood mousse. This is one of the traditional Thai delicacies that are traditionally served on a banana leaf. The dish comprises an assortment of fish, delicious curry spices and vegetables which are then cooked and pressed against the banana leaf into a spicy mousse. So strong are the flavors of this dish that some people usually ignore it in favor of the less spicy options. However, it is a good introduction to the authentic Thai delicacies. 9. Missman curry, rich Thai sauce. This is a signature dish in southern Thailand, and it is believed that it got introduced in the region in the 16th century by a Persian trader. The dish is a mixture of coconut milk, curry paste, and strong peanut flavors. Nutmeg and cinnamon are also used, but very remotely. In most cases, the dish is pre-made with chicken and may sometimes contain a few chunks of potatoes to soak up the coconut milk and the flavors. 10. Gangjud, Thai vegetable soup. Gangjud is a bowl of clear vegetable soup and one of the healthiest foods you will find in Thailand. The soup is normally doused with generous proportions of glass noodles, tofu, minced pork, onions, cabbage, carrots, and with fresh parsley as the garnish. Not necessarily a dish on in its own, but it is always a nice complement to other dishes, and you can use it to make up for the lack of vegetables in its greasier counterparts. 11. Som Tam, papaya salad. The Thai Som Tam is not just another typical salad. Thai cuisine presents its edible greenery in a different way, with bolder flavors and a louder combination of ingredients. It's one of the most quintessential dishes that boast a lot about Thai culture. Som Tam may not be the go-to favorite of travelers and tourists, but it's something everyone traveling to Thailand must try. Tom Sum is basically papaya salad but known for its intoxicating flavors, with a proper mixture of chilies, garlic, dried shrimp, fish sauce, and even sweet palm sugar to make a common salad, one that is anything but bland. Som Tam can be found in many Thai restaurants or dining establishments, even in the streets of Thailand where this is a common staple for locals and expats alike. 12. Tom Kha Kai, chicken coconut soup. Tom Kha Kai is often compared to Tom Yum, but the difference between the two Thai signature dishes is that it is made with chicken and coconut cream, instead of shrimp and coconut milk like the way Tom Yum is traditionally made. It is the 10th most ordered dish by travelers and foreigners when in Thailand and is beloved for the synchronicity of such rich flavors. Tom Kha Kai makes use of coconut cream, fish sauce, galangal root, and coriander leaves among other ingredients that make the dish come out thicker in terms of consistency in contrast to Tom Yum. Indeed, Tom Kha Kai is a must-try when on a food trip around Bangkok or any other part of Thailand, as it is commonly found in restaurants and kiosks everywhere in the country.